The five love languages of love are words of affirmation, receiving of gifts, acts of service, quality time with our partners, and the physical intimacy or the physical touch. Welcome to Focus on Relationships, where everybody needs somebody someday, sometime, somewhere in life. If you're new to this channel, this is a channel that focuses on romantic relationships and other relationships, but we are mainly focusing on romantic relationships. Today, our topic is affection. Affection. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. If you love somebody, you give, and the other person receives. So love is giving and receiving. And we all want to be loved. We all want to feel loved and appreciated in a relationship, especially the romantic relationships. So today, we are going to find out how we will be able to express our love and how we will be able to experience love in our romantic relationships. Genesis 26 verse 8. When Isaac had been there a long time, Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked down from the window and was surprised to see Isaac caressing his wife, Rebecca. Affection is expressing your love. It comes with an action. And for you to be able to do it properly, for you to be able to express your love properly to your partner, you have to know what makes your partner tick, what makes your partner happy, what makes your partner satisfied, what makes your partner at peace, what makes your partner secure. Because the way I will feel loved might be different from the way my partner will feel loved. So there is a bit of work here. We need to know what makes our partners tick. So today, that is what we are going to discuss. That is what we are going to find out. And it will help us to be able to express our love appropriately to our partners and make our partners experience love in the way that they feel happy. Giving and receiving affection affects the closeness of the relationship. We don't want to starve our partners of affection, and we don't want to smother them with affection as well. So we have to get the balance right. We have to get the balance right. It has been studied, and the conclusion now has been that affection is a basic need of people in relationships. Affection is a basic need. Why is it a basic need? It is a basic need now because it is connected to irrelevant consequences such as relational formation, such as maintenance of the relationship, such as the commitment, the satisfaction, the happiness, self-esteem, and the overall mental health of the people who are in this relationship. So if we don't get the balance right, its effect can be detrimental. We need to make sure that we don't deprive our partners of our love, of the expression of our love, of our affection, or we don't also have to overdo it. That is the reason why we all need to learn and know our partners. What makes them happy? What makes them tick? What makes them satisfied? And for us to be able to do it appropriately, we need to know what their love language is. Dr. Gary Chapman has come out with 5 love languages. And in my opinion, these 5 languages covers the areas of our expression of love. And if we are able to tap into it and know our partner's language, we will be able to express our love to them appropriately and make them feel happy and make them feel satisfied in the relationship. And it will keep the closeness of our relationship. Now, we go on to these types of love languages. We all want to feel loved, and we all want to experience love, and we want to feel appreciated in this relationship. So, in our romantic relationship, let us know which love language my wife prefers or my husband prefers, so that I will be able to use it and let him or her feel happy and satisfied. The 5 languages of love are words of affirmation, receiving of gifts, acts of service, quality time with our partners, and the physical intimacy or the physical touch of our partners. We all need these 5 in our relationships, our romantic relationships. But then we also have to know the primary love language of our partners. We all need to receive gifts from our partners. I will love a gift from my partner, even though gift receiving or giving of gifts is not my primary love language. But I will love a gift. I would love to have a quality time with my partner. I would love to have an act of service, being served breakfast in bed. I would love it. I would love to have a physical intimacy or a physical touch from my partner. I would love to have a word of affirmation from my partner. But we have to know which one is primary, which one is relevant, or which one is it's the one that my partner really wants. So when I do it, or when I act or I express that love to my partner will feel happy and satisfied. This is the work that we need to do between the two of us, so that we will keep the happiness, the satisfaction, the joy in the relationship. Because affection brings warmth. Affection brings warmth in the relationship. Today, we are starting with words of affirmation. I like to my partner to tell me, or myself to tell my partner that you've done well. Or I like to hear my partner telling me that you've done well. Everybody likes that. But if it is the primary love language of your partner, then you need to work more on that area. What is words of affirmation? Words of affirmation is where your partner will like you to say something good for her to hear or for him to hear. For your partner to feel appreciated by you. They like to hear those words. You might give them a gift. They will like it, but they really want a word from you. So if your partner is somebody whose love language is words of affirmation, then you will have to start learning how to say, oh, you look good, or I like your haircut, like my one, or I like your dress. Thank you very much for looking after the house. Thank you very much for your services to the house. Thank you very much for your hard work. You did well at church today. I love you. Say these things to your partner. Because when they hear you appreciating what they are doing, or even saying, oh, I am proud of you for achieving what you have achieved, they love to hear those words. That is what makes them satisfied in the relationship. That is what makes them happy in the relationship. So if you're not good at saying these words, we are learning. I've told you already that marriage is a learning ground. So we are all learning. Find out if words of affirmation is your wife's primary love language or your husband's primary love language, then you have to work on that area. Some people say, why do I have to keep saying, I love you to my wife or I love you to my husband? It will make his head big. It will make her proud. Or the last time I told her was when we got married and I haven't changed my mind. People say, I haven't changed my mind, so why do I have to keep saying it? But it is always good. Women want to hear. So it is always good to tell your wife that you love her, that you appreciate her, that you are proud of her. Let us learn these ones. Let us learn these words if you are not good at them. Men are people who, they are built in such a way that they don't want to show that they want to hear us telling them that they are good. But it is also good for wives to tell your husband how good they are in looking after you, how good they are at their job as a father, how good they are at their job as a husband, how good they are with the kids, how good they are at home, how good they are around you, how you are happy to be around him. Tell him those things. It keeps the bond between the two of you. It's not difficult to say these things. So let's learn them. Learn them if you are not good at them. Somebody will say, I love her, I love him, but I don't know how to express it. That is why we are here. That is why this channel is here to let us all learn on these things. It's never too late. You can start. So let's start. Another way of expressing your love is act of service. Act of service is thinking about your spouse, what you can do to make him or her happy. Something that you go out of your way to do for her or for him. Usually, the women cook. But one day, as a husband, or as a beloved, you could decide to cook for your wife. It comes as a surprise. It will come as a surprise to your wife, because if this is her primary language of love, then you will make her day, because you have surprised her with a service that she wasn't, looking forward to receive from you. Breakfast in bed. Going out and doing something that she would have, usually done, or he would have usually done, but then you did it without him knowing. When he sees it, he's surprised. You have touched a special spot in his or her life. Washing the car for your wife or your husband. Acts of services. Action speaks louder than words. Action speaks louder than words. So let's put some action into this relationship. Let your partner receive some appreciation and some love from you. Now we move on to quality time. We are so busy going up and down, working. And we might take each other for granted. Why does she need time with me? I'm busy working. Why does he need time with me? I'm already busy with the children. My dear sisters, the children came after the two of you met. So concentrate on the relationship that the two of you have as well. We become too busy that we sometimes forget to have time for ourselves. Let us have time for ourselves as husband and wife, as beloved, as people who are courting, people who are trying to study each other. Let us have time for ourselves. Quality time. When the quality time comes, all the attention is on your partner. Your intention is to make your wife happy. Your intention is to make your husband happy, to feel appreciated, to feel happy, to feel satisfied. So you spend time with your wife or your husband or your beloved. Put your phone down. Put your computer somewhere. Leave the friends alone for a while. It is your wife and you. Time. The two of you, your time together. It makes your spouse feel special. We can watch TV together, cuddle up together. We can watch movies. We can go out and eat. We can go out to the theaters. We can walk around in the parks. It gives us time to talk. It is a way of showing your affection for your partner, expressing your love that you have. Quality time. Let's have quality time. I should be the center of attraction. You should also be the center of attraction. Nothing to disturb us. It's us alone. Let's have that quality time together. If you have children and they will disturb you, let them sleep. after they've slept, then the two of you can have your time together. Or if you have to leave the house, travel, go somewhere for the two of you, let's do it. It's work. We have to work it to achieve it. If we don't put effort into it, we might not satisfy our partners. Affection is a basic need in our romantic relationships. Giving of gifts. Somebody will say, oh, it's too materialistic. All they want is gifts, gifts, gifts. I don't have that money. It's not about how big the gift is. It's about the thoughts behind the gift. You've thought about your partner whilst you were away. The thought is what makes your partner tick. The thought is what makes her satisfied that even though you were away, you were still thinking about him or about her. So gifts is one of the love languages that as partners we need to learn how to do it. Giving of gifts. For God so loved the world that he gave his son for us. So giving is expected in these relationships. Exchange gifts. It's not one way. It doesn't have to be one way. It doesn't have to be just the woman receiving gifts from the man. It doesn't have to be the man always receiving gifts from the woman. Both of us want to feel loved and feel appreciated in this relationship. So it doesn't have to be one way. It has to be balanced. I give, you also give. Gifts. Remember birthdays. Remember birthdays. Remember anniversaries. It can even be not a special occasion, but you went out and you found something and you thought it would be nice for your wife or your husband, and you bought it for him or for her. The surprise in it makes your husband or your wife happy, or your partner happy or satisfied in the relationship. Let us remember to give gifts. This is one way of showing affection to each other. I like to receive gifts. It's my love language. I remember when myself and my husband, we got married. And in the first year, my birthday was there. Well, you know, in the first year, I had my celebration. And then he forgot it was my birthday. I didn't get a card. And I was so upset that I didn't get a card. I think I even cried. I think I cried. I cried that I didn't get a card. Oh my God, he didn't even remember. He had to learn that the woman he has taken as a wife likes gifts. It doesn't matter how big or how small. So since I explained it, he has a teachable spirit, a learning spirit. So he took it on board and changed. It's a learning ground. It's a learning ground. Let us learn. Let us learn. Let us be ready to learn. If we are not good at it, let us learn. And once we pick up and we learn and we start doing it, it will become part of us. It will be easy to do later. I will finally go to physical touch. Physical touches. Hey, physical touches. There is what I call the quasi-physical touch the semi-quasi-physical touch, and then the sexual intimacy. Holding of hands. It makes the inner me feel loved. Hold your partner's hands. It could be whilst you're walking. It could be whilst you are away. It could be whilst you are at home. You are sitting in the chair. You can hold each other's hands. Kisses. It could be a kiss on the forehead. It could be a kiss on the cheek. It could be lips to lips. It makes one feel special and loved by the partner. Let us not deprive each other of this feeling. Let us not deprive each other of this experience of love. You are just there, all of a sudden, you just give a pat to the bottom. See the way he or she will laugh. A kiss on the forehead. Oh, I love it. In the mornings. We are learning. We are all learning. Then we will move on to caressing. Rubbing, putting your fingers in the hair, rubbing the body of your partner, massaging. You can even make it a special date for the two of you. Run the bath. Before your partner comes, the bath has already been run. All the oils that is needed are all in there. After that, you let them have a hot bath. You have a conversation, you can have a glass of wine, non-alcoholic though. You enjoy yourself. You can, if the two of you are not having the bath together or the shower together, you can be standing there and you can be talking to each other. And after that, it can lead to, the sexual intimacy. This is the special time that the two of you are actually becoming one. The Bible says that the two of you will lie in your bed naked and you shall not be ashamed. Sexual intimacy is a special time for the two of us, expressing our love for each other. Make the atmosphere good. Remember, men likes to see and women likes to hear. So as a woman, wear something that is nice for your partner. Wear some lingeries. Your nightie can be transparent. It brings, once he sees you, it brings his mind on you. You become the center of attraction. You become the center of attraction. You draw his attention towards you. Find nice night teas. bidding. If you remember, when we did communication, I said bidding. It works well when we are making ourselves ready for sexual intimacy. Bid it. Once he sees you, you've not said anything, but the fact that you have made yourself presentable and you've worn what it will attract him, you're already speaking to him. You're already bidding. You're already bidding. Bed. Make the bedroom neat, your bed warm, laid nicely. It makes the sexual intimacy enjoyable. There is pleasure because the atmosphere itself is inviting. Sometimes you can have some candles. Occasionally, you can have candles around to change the whole atmosphere. Dim your light a little bit. Play some cool music. It brings satisfaction. It brings happiness. It brings closeness. It brings joy. Let us not starve each other. My body is my husband's. My husband's body is mine. Let us enjoy this pleasure that God has given us. Let us appreciate each other. And let us show our love to each other. Talk. During the sexual act, talk. Remember, the woman wants to hear. So during the act, you can say, I love you. You can say you are doing well. You can say you are good. You can say you smell good. You can say you are so special to me. And the woman can also say the same to the husband. Encourage him. If he's doing well, encourage him. If both of you are not even doing it, you make fun of it, you laugh over it. It's a special time for the two of us. So let us enjoy each other's company. Let us make it fun. Whilst we are on affection, I would like to say sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Because we've been in the relationship for a long time, we might forget to court again. We might forget to do some of these things again. We think we are old. We think, oh, let's leave it for the kids. We think, oh, it's too late now. We think, oh, he's my brother now. He's my sister now. No. We are lovers. And we don't have to forget to keep on courting. To keep on chasing each other. To keep on chasing. To keep on, flirting. To keep the relationship going, we need to keep this dating going as well. Let us not forget to express our love. This is the only special relationship, romantic relationship, that the two of us can be intimate sexually. So let's enjoy each other. Let us show affection. Let us learn how to express our love in the love language that our partners wish we have, or in the love language that our partners want us to express our love towards them. For God so loved and gave. Let us give our time. Let us give gifts. Let us give services. Let us have quality time together. Let us have physical touches. And let us have words of affirmation for each other. And it will bring the closeness of the two of us. The bond will be solidified. The bond between us will be stronger. And we will grow in love. Show affection to each other. God bless you. I hope we've learned something, and we are going to practice them in our relationships. And it will make our partners satisfied, happy, and enjoy the bond that we have between the two of us. If you like it, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then next time we'll all learn together. God bless.